Hello, howdy doody, how's it going? It's Saturday and I have a date tonight. Ooh, a date. Ooh, yada da. No, I don't feel like I know what the fuck I'm doing, and that's okay. We're going to a comedy show, and that should be fun. I love to laugh. Who doesn't love to laugh? So, yeah, I have a date. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit because I was recently reminded of a really helpful attitude to carry into every interaction with every human being, but especially dating. And I think it's easy to forget because the dating world is very fraught with a lot of like cultural baggage and stuff that we're taught by society. And if you're of a certain gender, then there's all kinds of like shit that you've been barraged with since you were a kid about how you're supposed to behave and how they're supposed to behave. And all of it, frankly, is horseshit. And the more I learn about relationship, particularly like sexual and intimate relationship, the more I realize like most of us are doing it wrong, I think, because of all these like stories we're told about how to do it. And so, yeah, I was given a reminder about how to do it better. And it's very funny because it comes from my younger brother. He's 2 years younger than me. His name is Christopher Gold, and he's amazing. And you don't have the privilege of talking to him every day like I do, but he is in a band and he writes beautiful songs, and you can check out his music. His band is Christopher Gold and the New Old Things. Please go give it a listen. He's a really hard worker. He's put out like 10 CDs, I think. He is a badass. And he's been married for 15 years, I think. They married super young, and everyone was like, oh my god, they're making a huge mistake, no, they're not going to make it, like da da da. And they have such a great marriage, and I admire them so much. And not only do I look up to his relationship just as like, oh, this would be a good one to have, it seems like they're doing it right, but he's really got some keen insight on dating, which again kind of blows my mind because he didn't have to date very long before he met his long-term lady. So anyways, he's good at it, so I'm going to share some things because I've been talking to him about my upcoming date, and I talked to him about my last date, and together we're coming up with better ways for me to approach this whole thing. So, he just said some things about like, so this is stuff that intellectually I try to do about letting go of expectations. I mean, go to a 12-step meeting, as you all know that I'm in recovery from drugs and alcohol. Maybe that's another reason why at 37 I'm like, how do I date? I don't know. I make a drama out of everything for years. All my relationships were abusive and dysfunctional. Like, I don't fucking know how to do this extra. I know extra less than everyone else, if that's a thing. Anyway, so we talk a lot in 12-step programs about how expectations are like seeds for resentments and how they're not very helpful. And I think that I play a lot of lip service to being like, well, I'm dating and I'm just going to have fun with it and I'm not going to have any expectations. I'm just trying it out. But I realize that expectations do creep up. And I can reflect on the last date I went on where after the date we just didn't talk to each other. We'd see each other around and we were friendly to each other. There's no real animosity, although I suppose I might have had a small resentment. And I realized it was because I had an unspoken expectation. And I think that I still carry this baggage that a lot of women in the United States growing up carry about like, we're finding the one, we're looking for the one. There's this myth out there that we're going on a date and it means everything. And if it doesn't go exactly right, then we're going to be disappointed. Or if I do everything perfectly, then I'm going to meet this one, right? And like I said, intellectually, I'm like, that's garbage. That's not real. That's not how it works. And I just want to approach this light and easy and just see what happens, right? So it was just good to talk to someone from the outside who could just be like, remember that you could meet this person and decide that they're a really good friend. You could meet this person and decide that you just have a really good time together and never see each other again. You could meet this person and find out they're a really great resource. Maybe they're connected in the community of people that you want to connect with, or have career leads or something. Maybe you have a friend who's dating and this guy isn't good for you but perfect for her. Like, there's just so many ways. And when I was talking with my brother about this stuff, I was like, oh yeah, some of my really best guy friends came from dates where there wasn't a physical like chemistry connection, or we made out once and decided not to date, but we were just dear friends. And I remember those guys really fondly. And I don't really have any close guy friends right now. And I'm like, I miss having just some fellers, just some friendly fellers that I pal around with and do fun dude stuff with, like, or just, hang out and do people stuff with a person who identifies as male. So yeah, that was helpful to be reminded of that. Like, this doesn't have to be everything, And then again, this connects to my previous videos about anxiety. If I'm feeling anxious about a date, I'm forgetting that, I'm making it all about me again. I'm being like, is he going to like me? Am I going to look stupid or am I going to look good? All these things. There's a lot of thoughts that play into how I'm thinking about myself that are influencing my fear and anxiety. So if I can just reframe my thinking and just be like, how can I be good company here? How can I go have fun? This guy bought tickets to this comedy show. He's showing me a new comedian, which is awesome. How can I just go be a good friend, be a good human, get to know someone, ask about their life, just see what makes them tick, like just enjoy it and don't make it more than what it is, which is just a couple of hours meeting a new person. Again, maybe this is because I'm in recovery or because I'm an introvert or a combination of things where I talk about social anxiety and stuff. There is a huge part of me that's like, as soon as we set this date, I was like, no, strange person. I don't want to hang out with a strange person. I don't want to put myself out there and make chit chat and try to meet this new person. I'm fine. I just want to know the people I already know and that's it. And I know that that would lead to a very small life if I kept that up. So, there's some attitudes that there's some new ones I want to bring in. There's some old ones I want to let go. And now's a really good time to practice doing that. So I'm going to go on this date. I'm going to try to be the best version of myself that I can be, not hold any expectations, and just try to have a nice time. And I'll let you know how it goes. And it's a full moon tonight. So full moons are a really good time to express gratitude and to see how our intentions are unfolding and what actions we can take to nourish those intentions along. And what else? Talking about illuminated action. Oh, yeah, and full moons are a great time to just let go of the bullshit that doesn't serve us. So that's all explaining why I'm going on this date as well, because I want to find a long-term partnership, and I plan to do that, and you got to go on dates to figure that out. And I'm ready to let go of fear, and I'm letting go of funky-ass beliefs and narratives that do not serve me. So I wish all the best for you. Let me know how your life is going and if there's anything I can do to help or add to this conversation. You're amazing. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.